I'll figure out how to fix that later on, you know, or something when I decide to get around to it. Either that or I'll have to purchase it. Okay, so who did we talk to already?
Have you recovered? May your sword strike true.
Okay, so we talked to all of these. We talked to all these guys over here, I believe.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus,
And I didn't know this.
as you may your sword strike true.
As I didn't realize last stream, we actually started a DLC unintentionally. I didn't realize it till after the stream the other night, so...
How may I serve you,
This is
Commander?
actually a DLC we're doing right now. To be honest.
History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He walk with...
I'm gonna load back because I skipped this chunk of dialogue on accident. At the beginning, you know, when I first talked to him, so I was like, I need to reload and fix that. How are you doing, Paul Henderson? How's it going tonight?
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Shield of the Crusader? What do you mean?
When the order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Fort
It
Bulwark?
lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now.
Who?
Believe in yourself and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
Yo, what's up, Joda? How's it going tonight? How are you doing?
Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything.
How goes your vacation? To be
History
honest?
and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise.
Knights of the Nine?
Though we went our separate ways when the order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one.
Maces in
Sir
the dark?
Ralvus quested for the mace
12,
after Sir
15.
Beric's betrayal. He believed
Oh,
that
yeah, you're
with
actually
the
on the
mace,
same time-
he would be able to bring
time,
the rest of us together.
as me right
he
now.
stayed in the chapel of Leowen for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Emil found his body and laid him to rest here at the priory.
Chill the
The
Crusader.
shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it.
Okie dokie.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I am at your service, Commander.
Knights of the
In
Nine.
matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine.
Shield of the
Sir
Crusader.
Hemric wasn't drawn into the war as so many of us were. His mind never left the shield.
I do need to make sure, though, at least with the other DLC, that I make sure I don't start on accident. The one that takes you to a new land.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
'Cause I want to wait till later to do that one. Like, I don't want to do it right now, you know what I mean?
How may I serve you?
Wallace of the
Sir
Crusader.
Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him. After what happened with Beric, who would try to stop him?
Mont, Texas right now, my friends. Dorm's living room at Lamar University. Oh, nice. Knights of the Nine.
Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance. May the Nine guide your way.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Tell me more.
Cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
Okay. Boots of the
The
Crusader.
boots are safeguarded by Kennereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them.
That's
The
the Nine.
wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes.
Shield of the
Sir
Crusader.
Henrik spent his days looking for the shield. He was so determined. We all were in those days.
All right.
May the Nine guide your way.
How may I serve you, Commander? The
Gauntlets.
gauntlets were recovered by Sir Casimir, one of our few victories during our time. But then, even our victories became our failure. In death, we continue the work that escaped us in life.
Oh.
The relics
headache.
must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more.
$6 for HB cola, a size cut tips, nail clippers, and an apple fritter yesterday. Yeah, that's not bad.
Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
Been like $20.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
To with the Ghost of the Knights of the Nine learns where several parts of the armor and Crusader are hidden. I should return when I've collected them all.
I am at your service.
Boots of the
Sir
Crusader.
Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy of the Order's last days.
It seems about right though, Joda, from what you told me.
After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralvus journeyed to the Chapel of Leowen to attempt Zenithar's test of faith. He tried to reach the mace again and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. But I was too late. Sir Junkin helped me carry his body back here. I failed my friend, and I
don't wanna go
failed
back.
Zenithar.
Joda's gonna be like, yeah,
Perhaps
change of
you
plans. I'm not
can
going back. I'm
succeed
just kidding.
Where Sir Ralvus could not,
I'm just kidding.
and redeem us both. Go with virtue.
Oops, I accidentally took all my armor off. Oops. I'm trying to do that. The thing, though, is that helmet is not as good as my current helmet. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and leave the helmet there. Alright, let's do this.
How may your sword strike true?
Let's try it after this Texas free trial. Lost world. I just gotta remember, make sure I remember where the hell I'm at. Priory of the Nine. Go way up there. Spend $29 for 10 gallons of gas. Yeah, something you probably don't get over there too often. I wouldn't be surprised if it's rare that it goes below $4 for y'all over there. $4 a gallon, you know, probably over there, probably if not more. Constitutional carry. Pretty much, yeah. $8 gallons. Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Horrible things.
Or what brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child? You have been in the chapel of Kinnereth from the moment you stepped outdoors. Have you not felt her presence? We gather here to pay tribute to all of the blessings she bestows upon us. You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic.
God, that fire just looks
and you
so
must
good.
pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Test what test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials
Smith and
and remind you to
Almost
heed
nutted.
Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
God damn it, Joda. Where's the grove?
Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Fear and respect
Indeed.
nature.
Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Very well, I shall take this
Then
test.
proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
Boots of
You must be
Crusader.
tested by Kinnereth. Be
I
seeing
hear
you.
that the High Elf...
Good day.
It's you. Hi.
Hi there.
What's going on with you?
I've heard that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of...
God damn it. God damn it, Paul Anderson. Oh, that's terrible. But probably true. It says to show up here alone. He'll wait and see what it has in store for me. Oh, god damn it. To wield the crusade. What? I thought I was supposed to kill the fucker, okay? My bad. My bad. Back to the drawing board. I had one job. I failed.
Welcome again to... I see it on your face. You have failed the test. In her infinite grace and wisdom, Kinnereth will have mercy on you and allow you to resubmit to her test. Return to the grove and try once more.
Travel to the Sacred Grove in the Great Forest and be tested. Well, yeah, obviously.
How do you do?
Good evening.
Good to see you.
You know what? I'm just gonna travel there on foot. Fuck, it works. Guess it's just 50-50, you know? Alright, what do I need to do? Why is he walking at me like that? What do you mean I failed? What the fuck do you mean I failed? Come on. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just sit there and take it? Is that what I'm supposed to do or what? I don't get it. Like, what am I doing wrong? Attacked me in Sacred Grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. A cave has been revealed, and it seems that the boots of the Crusader are waiting inside. Literally, all I had to do was not attack the fucking thing. Okay. God. Alright, the boots of the Crusader. Completed Sir Junction's quest by recovering the boots of the Crusader. I should continue to search the relics the other ghost knights were questioning for. Okay. My boots are fucking broken. By restoration.
Hi there. Yes? The boots could only be granted to one who values Kinnereth's works. It pleases me to see that you are that one. It simply wouldn't be right to build over Kinnereth's works, simply so we could worship her. So our altar is here, in the chapel she has created. Take care.
Oh, it's over there. What, like way off the fucking... off the side of the map somewhere? Oh my god, fucking 39 FPS with frame gen. Oh joy. That was horrible. Think they'll ever, you think they're gonna optimize this further sometime in the future? Hopefully. Why did I think going in here with my horse was a good idea? It's very swampy over here. Come on. You got this, horse. You could do it. You could do it. Come on. Dude, this looks fucking really cool. This area. Really swamp and everything. Oh, there's one right there. Sweet. Because I gotta find like 20 of them or whatever for that one guy. I'm trying to keep an ear out for them. Where was this kind of swamp design when frickin' Starfield came out? Like, what the fuck? Bear in mind, I mean, this game is updated substantially visually, but I'm just like, still, why? Why was there never a good-looking swamp like that? I'll look around here real quick though. I'm curious to how that swamp looks in the original though.
Show me what you've got! Let's get this over with! Let's get this over with!
Where are you? Guess it was nothing.
Sees books, turns around and walks away. Oh, I don't know if those books are important or not, though. I don't think they are.
Who's that?
Can't possibly be that important, right?
What's that?
Trying to find the shield, okay.
Ha!
God damn freaking light. God damn. God. That's the first time it's done that in a long time. Why won't you die? Piece of shit. This is very well lit, surprisingly. What the hell was that thing? I love how I'm like, what the hell's that thing? Goes up and kills it instantly. I think how he fell apart into like pieces like that though. That's kind of neat.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Acolytes, the shield is here. We know this, and yet we have not found it. The fort has been cleansed, and yet still it eludes us. No doubt it was hidden from the eyes such as ours, hidden with the intent to keep it from those who would learn its secrets. The gate of the lower levels no longer halts our progress. Make note that the candles along the walls, if you would pass through. The fort must be held at all costs if we are to succeed. Let none enter, leave no foes standing. Back down we go. Hold on, hold on. God damn it. There we go. God. Seeing the new view tile options next to the text layout still sucks. I hope they restore more space without so big side borders. They let scrolling in compact mode, not doing any differences, only with the tiles. I honestly don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I'm so used to Nexus changes that it doesn't faze me anymore. Tile mode, standard, compact, and some other BS. I don't know why I picked that up. That was a terrible idea. But I'd rather have a wider mod page UI than description. Yeah, I get what you mean. You're talking about like the tiles when you go to search like a mod kind of or whatever. Is that what you're talking about?
Open the gate, please! I must get out of here! Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
What if he did that? Old Spire the Dragon. Thank you for releasing me. Who are you?
I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader.
Giggity.
And was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
What are you doing
I've
here?
been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
You help
I
me?
can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
What do you know?
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it.
Sit the
It's
fuck
designed
down.
to keep the shield hidden and safe. Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
Wisdom of the Ages. Okay. Prisoner remains uncooperative. There's little doubt that he was on his own, and none will come to his aid. It has been made clear to him that unless he reveals what he knows, he shall pay most dearly, and yet still he holds out. We give it one more week. If he does not help us reach the shield, he is to be disposed of, preferably in a manner most painful. Coins.
I better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things. Where are you?
Galarian the Mystic by Asgrim Kulskreg. During the early bloody years of the Second Era, Vanius Galarian was born under the name of Tetris, a serf on the estate of a minor nobleman, Lord Gernese of Selshich and Kerr. Tetris' mother were common laborers, but his father had secretly against the law. Lord Gernese taught himself and then Tetris to read. Lord Gernese had been advised that the literate serfs were an abomination of nature and dangerous to themselves and their books, and had closed all the bookstalls within Salich Ode Kerr. All booksellers, poets, and teachers were forbidden except within Gernese keep. Nevertheless, a small-scale smudging operation kept the number of books and scrolls in circulation right under Gernese shadow. Tetris was 8. The smugglers were found in prison. Some said that Tetris' mother, an ignorant and religious woman, fearful of her husband, was the betrayer of the smugglers, but there were other rumors as well. The trial of smugglers was non-existent, and the punishment swift. The body of Tetris and father was kept hanging for weeks during the hottest summer Solich on Kerr had seen in centuries. 3 months later, Tetris ran away from Lord Gany's estate, made as far as Eleanor, halfway across Somerset Isle. A band of troubledoers found him nearly dead, curled up in a ditch by the side of the road. They nursed him back to health and employed him as an errand boy in return for the food and shelter. One of the troubledoers, or soothsayer, named Halen, began testing Tetris' mind and found the boy. Though shy, to be pretty naturally intelligent and sophisticated. Given the circumstances, Helen recognized the boy as a commonality. Helen had trained on the Isle of Ezium as a mystic. The trope was performing in the village of Hansa on the far eastern end of Somerset. Helen took Tetris, then a boy of 11, to the Isle of Artium. The magister of the Isle, Lachis, recognized potential in Tetris and took him on as a pupil, giving him the name of Vanius Galerian. Vanius trained in his mind on the Isle of Artanium as well as his body. Thus, the first Archmagister of the Mages Guild trained from Cygates of the Isle of Atrium. He received his training from the childhood of want and injustice. He received a philosophy of sharing knowledge.
Show me what you've got.
Master Mortar Pedal. Fuck the apprentice one. We got a master one. Oh shit, thought he was gonna get away. Staff of Silence. When the eyes of the guardians are upon you, Julius will show you favor. Little shit. He kind of just died sitting at the statue. This is where I need to go then? This is... That's kind of where like all the puzzles like stuff really started to kick in, it seems like. And it wasn't exactly the most difficult puzzle. I mean, they're relatively simple puzzles, but you know what I mean. Found some sort of puzzle trap deep inside Fort Bulwark. I need to figure out what it means or to acquire the Shield of Crusader. So the gem's supposed to be over here. Okay. The skull's supposed to be right next to it. Book. I think helmet, it said over here, I think. No. Damn it. Helmet is right there. Nope. Assume this would be the sword then right here. Yep. Now I just need the skull. This is a really fucking cool dungeon. Like, really cool. Shield of the Crusader. Recover the Shield of the Crusader. Please serve Hendrick's quest by recovering the Shield of the Crusader. I should continue search for relics in the other ghost knights we're requesting for. Now I'm over encumbered again. Yay. I hope I get to keep at least the Crusader freaking armor. I really do, because like It would just help if all it wasn't holding bones and fucking bear pelts and shit that was weighing me down. Yeah, it sucks though now is that, yay, I get to walk all the way back through it, I think. Or maybe that's an easier exit? Oh, good. It is an easy exit. I think. Maybe. Possibly. No, it's not an easy exit. I still gotta go through the rest of the cave. Damn it. That was a neat little dungeon, though. I like it. Nice. I really destroyed this place trying to find the way into that. Look at this frickin' how many potions of strong healing we have. Quite a bit of them. Go back up to our safe house and start dropping a little bit of things off. 'Cause we got a little too much on us now.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. That guy. The guy's just like, oh, hello. Like he's all disappointed to see us. He's like, oh, it's this fucking guy. The thing about that is that this is still effectively, at least effect-wise, that's actually better than the Shield of the Crusader. But armor-wise, the Shield of the Crusader is actually better. You know what I mean? Okay, that's under spells, right? Retort. Apprentice Retort's obviously the worst one, probably. Expert Colander, Journeyman Retort, Master Pedal. Anything else I'm missing that you need? Albinek. I need to find a better one of those, though, the Almaneks. There probably was one in there that I didn't grab. You know what, it is what it is. Resist fire. Just disease, no. Just frost, no. Just perilous. Store agility. 2. Alright, and we leveled up. Fuck yeah. Sweet, we did level up. Now we sleep. Agility is maxed out. So let's go through here. Put all our potion and potion-like stuff in here, that way I don't lose them. Store speed, personality. I really gotta try to get a little more organized with the stuff, so that's kind of what I'm trying to do a little bit. Like, for instance, like potions I put in a separate thing, you know? So. Like stupid things like scrolls and stuff, I'll just throw into its own thing. And also books, stuff that we don't need. Alright, now we're good. Let's get back to it. Path of the Righteous. Sir Ravos told me where to find the Mace of Zenithar. In order to recover the mace, I must travel to the Chapel of Zenithar in Leywyn, in the Undercroft of the chapel. I must kneel at the shrine there. According to Sir Ravos, I will be tested with my faith will be my guide. Dude, look how fast I'm moving now. Like, holy fuck. That's not even sprinting either.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
I'm merely a servant of the Nine.
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caradus O'Holan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak. Or perhaps Zenithar decided that it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid.
How about your views on Zenithar?
Of the original Divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
About you, what's your story?
I grew up in Cheydinhall. My father was a cobbler. My mother was an acolyte of Zenithar. She was self-taught, not part of the chapel proper. They were both killed in an accident when I was young. I became a ward of the crown and was drafted into the Imperial Army. After serving 2 tours patrolling Stros Makai, I left the service for a life devoted to Zenithar, inspired by my parents.
You told me about the mace.
Legends say that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leywyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Eye of Nocturnal? Doesn't sound familiar to me. Wibamna and Bajin have been bragging about some big score they made recently. They claim it's a valuable jewel. Who knows with those two? Legends say that when Pellinor Whitestrake was slain by the Aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. She wasn't a bad sort until she hooked up with that rascal Wibamna. That's where you're likely to find her, at Wibamna's house. He's always got some scam going with Bajin, his partner. You might find them both at Wibamna's house. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. Good day.
Greetings to you.
I was trying to St. Calidus and Leowyn, found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see a mace's Zenithar off in the distance. There is a glowing walkway leading towards them. Boots kind of are vibrating softly. They seem to have some connection to the mystical path. Recovered the mace of the Crusader. Sir, I was quest for recovering the mace of the Crusader. I should continue to search for relics that other ghost knights requested for, obviously.
Getting tired? That's twice you hit me. Do your worst.
On minions of the Emerald attacking the Chapel of Zenithar, they all defeated and Leon's Chapel escaped destruction.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
I accept. Welcome to the Order.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
That's it's not worth anything, really. How come that guy stayed, but everybody else disappeared? That's weird. If it meant he'd return here, or if he's going to return somewhere else.
Greetings to you.
Is there a problem? Good day.
Is he just going to magically pop up one day? He's like, yeah, I'll be back after I go get some better gear.
I'm listening. Welcome to Leowin. Take care.
Savi, Council. Farewell. Go ahead. Take care.
You know what? I'm not gonna do on
Look
it.
at the...
Sure, he'll pop up when he's good and ready, you know. Oh, ankle. Only the gauntlets of the Crusader are located in the chapel of Stinner and Coral. I must travel there to figure out how to retrieve them. To Coral we go.
Greetings to you.
Probably gonna appear out of nowhere like our frickin' fan that we have. That's what I'm betting.
Good to see you.
Have you ever been interested in...
Too heavy to move.
I really thought about it. They just didn't seem like the sort of folks I wanted to spend time.
So I've heard.
Good day.
Farewell.
What brings you here?
Oh, so the Crusader.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
That's another story.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Who's Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
Oh, it's the Crusader.
The gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. Certainly after Kellen's family has died out.
Kellen.
He's down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like. Ask Kellen about the curse.
How are you?
Sit down here, we'll ask him about the curse. Can't fucking sleep on this damn couch. Yeah, imagine, I mean, couches aren't the most comfortable things, I'll tell you that.
Well met. What is it? Is there a cure? Goodbye. Come back to see the Duke. Goodbye. Good day. Be seeing you. It's my pleasure. Please continue. You too. I hope I can help. Bye.
Why can't I hear him? Why does he sound like he's literally hiding behind a fucking wall? He sounds like he's hiding behind a damn wall over here.
I hope I can help.
Oh, it's the Crusader.
You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours. Until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed.
That's better than sleeping on a blow-up bed. For sure, though. I'll tell you that. I had to sleep on that a few times on my trip to Colorado, in that area. I had to sleep on a blow-up air mattress, like, for like 3 or 4 nights. It just sucked.
I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me?
Curse.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family
A little,
almost
yes.
longer
Not
than
by
anyone
much.
can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Our elder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelda, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. Bye.
don't know why. I guess the sound effect's fucked up in there of his voicing because it thinks he's behind a wall, even though he's not. You know what I mean?
I hope I can help. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
What are you talking about?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendar for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children. Certainly. You too.
It is a privilege.
Power to lift Kellen's curse, yes. I've been granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see him at once.
Welcome, knight. Goodbye.
Guess we're taking on a curse, guys.
Morning. A pleasure to speak with you. I don't know why. The church is still in... I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen... Certainly. Good day. Good day. Goodbye. What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Sorry, that reaction. Well, what am I supposed to do, though?
A pleasure to... Goodbye.
Ah, okay.
Hi.
Which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has become affected. The curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader.
You... How did you? I feel good. I feel... good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running. Look at me.
Greetings to you.
What is it?
For the gauntlets of the Crusader. Sure. Quest by recovering the gauntlets. I should return to Priory to find out if there's any news of remaining 2 relics.
I can't believe you were willing to do that for Kellen. To sacrifice your own well-being without hesitation. What business do I have acting as a priest if I'm not willing to do all I can in helping those who need it? Perhaps I need to rethink my calling. Please, leave me be. Good day.
That guy's a piece of shit. That's all I gotta say. He's a piece of shit. down here.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
Roderick, who's
A
that?
holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
What happened?
At first, things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpaw Cave, and there he fell.
What was Sir Roderick looking for?
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpaw Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
You know where the relics are?
Yes, my lord. And I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
The sword, what happened to
The
it?
wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck.
Take it easy, you're safe now.
I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpaw. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you.
You did well.
Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick.
All right, Sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith. I am at your command. Let's keep going to...
I don't know if I'm gonna need the full outfit, so I'm just gonna grab the full outfit just to be safe.
Hail, Commander.
Up here. It's cool that he brought his own horse, so I like that. So just awkwardly running behind us like the other guy. We technically got 2 companions currently, just for the time being. Somewhere inside battle and foul wraith that now wields the sword of the Crusader. Where's the other guy at, though? I guess he just wandered off and did his own thing, I guess. Dude, he legit said, fuck that, I'm out. Legit what he just said right there. now you're back. Damn, I thought he was gone for good. It's like those people trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Every time you think you're done with them, they come right back. Let's see. Unless I actually have to go through a turn right back around. I'm just so fucking lost in this place. The fuck? Oh, because of the curse I'm dealing with. When I run out of fatigue, I guess I collapse, evidently. Oh, that's terrible. Reflecting chamber. god, this cave is fucking huge. Compared to the other caves that we've been in. The sword of the Crusader that the somehow twisted to this evil purpose. It has been desecrated by the foul wraith that wielded it. I should take it to the chapel of Ekri and Shenandoah and reconsecrate its holy purpose. Okay. Evidently, we can lockpick while we're swimming. Evidently. Of the water. I like how his body just floating in midair. I didn't see any loot necessarily down there though, so we got what we could out of there. But yeah, we're gonna take a break real quick. That's what's up this way though. Yeah, try to keep an eye out for chests as well. Tomb of Voldril. Knights of the Nine. Sir Roderick. Oh, rip this guy. I want to spell resistance. Storm Stomper boots. We're gonna check out the north wing, and then we gotta check the south wing out as well. Obviously, I had to see what was over there, you know. Yeah, this DLC definitely did improve the size of the caves. Get off your ass, damn it. Oh, glacier. why I've been doing so little damage. I'm not using my normal sword. I mean, no wonder I'm barely doing any freaking damage. Paul Cave. Now we gotta go all the way back through. Into the frickin' south wing now. Except we can't. We actually gotta go back out that way. I forgot there's a trap right there towards the end. I hate this fucking disease. I really hope there's a way to remove it because this is just fucking annoying. damn fucking stupid ass fatigue. That thing was ridiculous to fight, but kind of neat. Probably the most challenging thing I've had in a little bit now. That gets us over here. Yeah, I loved how there was all this extra area to explore, though. It's kind of neat. I'll have to go remove the curse on this sword. I don't have a feeling as soon as I do this, some crazy shit's... Oh, yep. I knew some crazy shit was gonna happen. No, don't sit down. Get up. Hardly the time to be sitting down. Person now possesses all the 8 of this Crusader's relics. Before I return to the Priory, I must prevent those Arians from desecrating the Chapel of Acre. Okay. Destroyed Chandel Chapel. Safe for now. I should return to Priory and consult with the knights about how to attack and destroy Amriel. Okay. Now I'm over encumbered. So they picked up all these damn hearts, I think. Where are those hammers at? Cali waterbed. Where is my repair hammers? I know I have repair hammers. Let's get out of here. The hell just happened? Now what's going on? My camera is way up in the air. What the fuck is wrong with this game right now? Why am I, what is going on with this game?
Stand clear.
What is this? What am I suddenly tall now or what? We gotta reboot the game real quick. That's a very funny bug. The camera's literally like up here instead of like where it should be. Let's see, just give it a second. Oh, well, come on, the game should be ended by now. I really hate the fucking Xbox app though. I really do. If I had the money just to buy these games, I would buy them. Really would. But I just hate Microsoft. Anything Microsoft does, they're just horrible at. Like, yeah, Game Pass is a good deal, but the fucking app is just garbage. Okay, now we're back to normal. Okay, cool. find a shop real quick to go sell some stuff at.
Well met. Go to it.
What is it? Well met.
Of course they're closed. Let's wait for 12 hours.
A pleasure. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You need to make a better offer. Tell your friends about me. Tell me more. You're pathetic. I like that a lot. That's a bit excessive. I can't argue with that.
All right.
That's great. How's it going? That's enough. That's a bit... You're pathetic. I like that. You've got a point. Don't make me... Was that supposed to be a compliment? Where did you get that? That's a bit excessive, don't you think? That's enough. You're a big fat liar. That's great. How's... I won't fuck... That's a bit... Don't make me laugh. All right, Let's have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I'd do it for like 69% maybe.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
Yes, I am.
Make me a better offer. You drive a hard bargain.
Can we bring this haggle system to Fallout games? Kind of a neat little system.
You drive a hard bargain.
You know, you have like a barter skill for it, but still, you know, still a neat little thing.
You drive a hard bargain. That's a fair deal. You've made a good bit of gold. Thank you. Come and goodbye.
Look at the muscles on you.
Quick run back to our house. I thought I had more. I don't know. I feel like I had more carry weight, and like I lost some of it somehow. Maybe one of the armor pieces I had that I replaced gave me a strength buff, maybe? That's the only thing I could think of. It's the only thing I can think of. Is that's what I'm missing now. Why my strength is so much slower.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
Oh, okay, they're in the chapel.
You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become. You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane of Umarul the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
I am ready then?
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Pelinal. But times change, and even the shape of the divine itself must change with it. Where once there were 8, now one more stands with them, and they have become 9.
You mean Talos?
Aye! With the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became 9. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
How do I destroy Umaril?
As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing with the ancient gifts of the 8 and the new gift of the 1. You are ready to face Umaril.
His blessing, dude.
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body. While beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your 2 tasks. His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death. Oh, this is what Pelinal learned upon defeating Umaril the first time. But you can do what Pelinal could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you to follow Umaril's spirit when it leaves his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the 9 fight with you. When Umaril joined with the Daedra, his spirit expanded beyond this realm. His physical form can travel between realms, but his spirit is bound. When his body is destroyed, his spirit travels back to Oblivion and is reformed in the fires of creation with the armor of the gods and the blessing of Talos. You will be able to follow him where Pelinal could not and destroy his very spirit. Once his spirit is destroyed, he will be completely obliterated, erased from all realms of existence.
Where's Garlus Malatar?
Garlus Malatar was the westernmost outpost of the Ayleid Empire. It watched over what we call the Abyssinian Sea. Since his return, Umaril has taken Garlus Malatar as his lair. That is where you must seek him out.
Kind of foes.
Umaril cannot be bested in his physical form by any normal means. His blows can strike down the mightiest of warriors in a single stroke. The Eight created the relics to withstand Umaril's fell power. Do not attempt to face him without this divine protection.
Okay, so I gotta have the full suit on then, I assume.
Your knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy. Not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall in service of the Nine will live on forever in the halls of their fathers. I wish you well on your quest, Crusader. We are depending on you.
Hail, Lord Crusader. Hail, Commander.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I need to clean my glasses. I just didn't realize how fucking filthy they were. So give me a second. I'm back. They were so damn dirty, it was pissing me off. I could barely see things. That is a fuck ton better though.
Yes, Lord Crusader?
fuck over there. Unfortunately, we have a waypoint right next to it. Forgot I freaking put away my freaking... I hate how the horse just wanders off on its own and does its own fucking thing out of nowhere. how horses die, they just wander off and get killed. Is running extremely behind or what? I'll wait a little bit and see if they appear.
Hail, Lord Crusader.
Hail, Lord Crusader. I am at your service, Commander. It is an honor to serve under you, Crusader. Leowin has been attacked by Umaral's minions. Something must be done to stop him. Be seeing you.
I am at your service. The Priory has been restored to its former glory, and is now a fitting home for our order. You too. I am at your service. Sir Roderick died so that I could bring you the Greaves. Sir Roderick has been avenged. Thank you. I wish he could have lived to join the order. I'm glad to know that the sword has been reclaimed for the work of the gods. Goodbye.
Commander, I am at your service. Now that he has attacked Leowin, it is clear that no chapel is safe from his wrath. Take care.
Greetings. Leowin has...
Bye.
Hail, Lord Crusader.
I'm not sure what the fuck they're doing. I'm really not. Do I just need to go in here and deal with it myself, or are they just being that freaking lazy? Waits me inside. The final duty of the Holy Quest is to find him and destroy him.
So far, so good.
Beware! Boomerals Aurorans are attacking!
Vengeance of the gods is upon you, foul beast!
I don't know where they ran off to, but they're probably gonna end up dying. Yeah, they died.
Knights of the Nine! Let's do this. All for the Nine! Knights of the Nine, follow me! This is France! Just follow me now, pathetic worm. Die! We must give the Crusader time to destroy the orb! Remember Anvil!
Oh, we were just fighting all those enemies and I didn't realize I actually needed to go down here. Blade increased to 95, damn. We're just 5 more levels from maxing out our blades. Before the prophet told me it's true, I must cast the blessing and Talos myself, and I will follow. Okay. I was like, shit, what just happened? The game froze. What's up, Red? How's it going? is utterly destroyed. I have completed my holy quest.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again and receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You
I exist.
have restored
Nice.
the order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in
We
the
just
dark
finished
times to
the
come.
DLC.
We owe you
One of the DLCs.
a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
And just like that, they're all gone. Except for this guy.
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul? The Knights of the Nine stand together once again. I would not have thought it possible. We owe you a great debt. The evil took hold of me the day that I slew Sir Caius on the Priory steps. I baited him, knowing his temper. And then I killed him when he drew against me. I killed him in cold blood, with the Holy Sword itself. I could have disarmed him, or wounded him. But a cold pride had taken hold of me. And so I slew him.
Size. Yeah.
To war.
It's about over 5.
Whatever
It's
it
like
had.
5.4 gigabytes.
The evil grew upon me until I
pretty
became
huge.
cruel, a tyrannical ruler, a terror upon the land. In death, evil held me even tighter than in life. Thanks to you, that is all behind me. Sir Caius and I will go to Aetherius side by side, as of old. The gods are truly merciful.
Yeah, it's about 5.4 gigabytes. It also recommends that you delete your mods folder when you install it. I don't know. Maybe there's something in there that is included with the game when you install it that affects it, because there's files in there. But yeah, change and do a lot of different things. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. I don't know if I'm like ready for the hardcoreness of it, because I know it's gonna be super hardcore and insanely difficult, perhaps. But we'll see. Sort of
I took the
Crusader.
sword down with me into evil. You have redeemed us both. The gods smile on such deeds, noble knight. May your sword strike true.
My question is, did those effects go away? That was the negative effect. Okay, cool. That curse is gone. Okay, sweet. So I was worried. It was like, do I still have that curse in effect? Did they give me something or something? Is that why I'm over encumbered? Unreal sword I have, that's why. Ooh. That's a tough choice, but that one weighs a fuck ton. It's 64 pounds for Unreal Sword. Holy crap, that's a lot of weight. We gotta go drop some stuff off, though. See, the effects of these are like so good, though. Like, these are actually really good. This is a really good armor set. Just super expensive to repair, though. See, see, do I have a potion to fortify strength or something of that sort? But yeah, I'm curious to how it's gonna be. It's gonna be very interesting. Trying Darkness Falls. Does this ring do anything? Doesn't look like it. At least armor-wise and all that. Don't know what to do. I gotta figure out what to drop. I'll have to do. Minecraft, I've completely run out of tracks. I need a small supply of zinc for my own future projects. I think I already almost exhausted what supply zinc I had. Village, what supply zinc you have? I mean, you could take all the zinc that you need. I probably don't have much, I'm gonna be honest with you. Use iron because I need iron to make the train stuff. Yeah. No, that's
Lord
understandable.
Crusader, how can this be? You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garlus Malatar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaral's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
Wonders of the Nine are many.
Indeed, they are. We knew you had succeeded in destroying Umaral's physical form, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrake. Tell me, was Umaral destroyed?
I severed his very
Then
soul.
he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
We survived. But no, I completely get that. That's not... Like, zinc's a bit easier to get to, so... Sometimes. Let's see. Anyways, yeah, we're done with the... We finished the Knights of the Nine. That was a DLC that we did. Unintentionally. I accidentally started it without realizing it.
Knights of the Nine,
well, screw it, we're this
hear me.
far, so might as well...
Today we have witnessed
So, yeah.
undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaral, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaral the Unfeathered? Umaral has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umaral forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Hail the Lord Crusader!
What is it, Lord? Be seeing you.
How may I... The Knights of the Nine have prevailed over Umaril. Truly, the gods have shown us favor. Umaril is no more! He and his minions are defeated, and our chapels are safe again. All hail the Divine Crusader! Bye.
You seem quite... It's my pleasure. Please continue. You too.
Greetings. You have done what Palanol Whitestrake himself could not, and have banished Umaril once and for all. The whole of Tamriel is in your debt. Farewell.
Good evening. How are you?
Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Even got some nice armor out of it. You ever dwell into Oblivion Red or no?
You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
How much does this armor weigh exactly? I just thought about that. Holy crap, 52 pounds for the body. I gotta try to get this stuff repaired.
Stand clear.
Only thing is, I know it's gonna cost a fucking arm and a leg to freaking repair this stuff, though. It's gonna cost me a fortune. I gotta make sure I put up the stuff that I don't want repaired, so that saves me a little bit of money. I like the Sword of the Crusader a lot better than Umaril's, so we'll use the Sword of the Crusader. I don't know if I necessarily need this, but I'm going to keep it just in case. It's like one of the earliest swords I got, but it seems to be effective against Ghost. Oh shit, what did I just throw in there? I have 10 Dedra hearts, damn. I could really start making some potions. Keep all that on us. We definitely need to go into strength on the next level, because I need as much warding power as I can have. The more I can hoard, the better. Not to mention, the heavier the armors are getting, it seems like they get super heavy at higher levels. I assume there's a point that there's probably some type of perk you could probably unlock that makes them weigh less, probably.
The March Rider sells and repairs. Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Which is, oh, okay, that's actually not bad. She repairs all for 788. That's not bad.
Farewell.
That's actually more affordable than I thought it would have been.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I remember if it was like 69.
That's just not reasonable.
No, it was like 59.
You've made a good bit of gold. That's a fair deal.
Sapphire.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Oh, I forgot I got those crystals on me too. I need to go store.
Thank you for your pat. You too.
We have a ton of side quests. We literally only done 2 main quests out of this whole game. That's it. We haven't messed with anything else. Main quest wise. We've been mostly focused on side quest lines.
By what right do you disturb me?
Did you hear that the
Can you
Knights of the
spare
Line have gathered?
Fighters Guild we finished. We have the Dark Brotherhood to go still, and then the Thieves Guild as well. Those two are the only 2 things we got left. And then obviously all the other little side quests that we haven't done. Still a ton left. Alright, 237 out of 395. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Give me like 2 minutes, I'll be right back. You're a loud guy. This guy is the guy that never dies. He just always lives magically. You can put him in every bit of torture, and he somehow comes back alive. He's literally like Kenny from South Park. He literally can die and he comes back to life. Like legit. And he's a free companion, so it's like, why not?
Good morning.
Where was this? I'm trying to remember where the where is the main base? I think it's in Coral, but I don't remember. Cause I got funds I probably need to go collect from like all the missions they've probably been doing. Well, I've been doing this mission, you know.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I just don't remember if this is the main one or not. There's so many of them that it's just like... It's a little confusing.
Hi there.
Greetings to you.
I have a warm
What's
place
going
to
on
sleep
with you?
and 3 squares a
Rumor
day.
has it the Nerevan
No,
has left
that
Morrowind
Modron
on an
O'Rain
expedition.
got no sense of humor.
Morrowind has
Hell of a
always been
warrior,
a
though.
troubling place.
I haven't really spent
It's
any
goodbye.
time around him. I
That's so
find
much
him a little
credits.
frightening, actually.
So much credits built up.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no...
Alright. So this is where we collect all our,
Good evening.
Earnings.
Sometimes I...
Look at our quest. And see, we still have, we still gotta do the main quest, but I'm not doing that right now. See, this one leads me to believe that this is probably for a DLC, probably, because it requires level 20. I think since we accidentally kind of did this one,
Just go.
let's do the nocturnal one. Where the heck's this located at, though? Is a big question. This map's so damn big, it's easy to get lost.
Oh, look at the great oak.
I think if I'm correct, I need to go back in here. So we did go to the church here to get that information, so we're gonna have to go find these
Bayazura,
people.
Bayazura, Bayazura! It's the grand champion!
I don't want to pick that lock. Ah, here we are.
What can I do for? Take care.
Good day. You too.
I don't remember where this was based in.
How are you today?
Yes. Goodbye.
Evening. Well met. Yeah, I've heard of him. Bye.
Well met.
Because I know we talked to somebody in here and they gave us like information on that whereabouts of this person, but I don't remember what they said, and the notes don't say anything about where they would be. I think everybody that was in here died though. A few hours.
Welcome, divine. I came here because I love nature. Because I didn't want to serve as a boot wizard in a mountain legion in Skyrim. I can show you some new things. Goodbye.
Might as well just do all the training, right? Oh, and the Mages Guild. I forgot about that place too. Probably a whole quest line to that.
I am Gruyan Garana, Primate of Arkay, and spiritual leader of the Shadenhall Chapel. In that capacity, I am pleased to offer advanced training in speechcraft, that the faithful might better spread the word of God's graces. Knowledge is power. I closely supervise the priests and healers of Shadenhall Chapel, so they might more closely approach the sacred ideals of our faith. Good day.
Let me just go back and read this real quick. We gotta go to Leywin. That's where we gotta go, okay. See? That's why it helps to read, you know? I honestly would not mind if they kind of went to where like this, where you kind of had to do a little bit more reading to kind of do quests and stuff. I kind of like how it feels, you know. It's like it kind of gives you like a hey, you know, it's in this area, you know.
Well met.
Type thing, but it doesn't give you like the direct marker. You kind of have to go around and figure out like the clues, and as you gather the clues, you can kind of uncover the quest, you know. Kind of neat.
What can I do? Take care.
Greetings to... I used to think you were a hero, a holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better.
What?
Okay, I'll tell you. It is so great. I sneak into people's houses, take things off their tables and shelves, and put them into barrels. Isn't that rich? They think the things are stolen, but no. They are right there. They just don't know.
Damn.
You too.
That's pretty fucked, actually, but funny. I wonder why he responded to me like that. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to get a greeting like that. Like I'm not like, as far as I'm aware, I'm considered relatively good. I mean, you know, with everything, at least at the moment. Unless I did something earlier in the playthrough and just don't remember. You have infamy point? I don't know how. It's on like, I don't remember what I did.
It's my pleasure. Farewell. A pleasure to be seeing you.
I used to think you were a hero. A holy knight. I think it's a disgrace that Argonians can swagger around Leywin, boasting how they whooped this Khajiit silly and beat that Khajiit to a pulp. You've got a lot to learn.
There's a way to reverse it, though.
I'm listening.
Progress, right? Potentially, right?
Be seeing you.
At least I would assume.
Anstea Sandu, Castle Leowin's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Caro, in theory. Leowin has always been a melting pot of races and cultures. Of course, racial and cultural conflicts produce inefficiencies and confusion. I fear Lady Leowin and Ladara Mothril plan to push the minorities aside and establish a bland Imperial-dominated culture here in Leowin. Take care.
What did the Three Sisters in?
Greetings, Dunmar. Yes, Adarji is the name. Poor Adarji all alone now that Kadar is gone. Poor widow Adarji. Adarji trains, yes. Light armor is the skill. Adarji must work very hard. Now she's all alone in the world. Farewell.
Who am I looking for? Weebam and Bijin.
Well, rats. Hate them. Hate them. Everyone. Gonna hunt them down and chop them all to tiny bits. Oh, did I say that out loud? Excuse me. I'm Weebum Na, the hunter. You got to excuse me. I got rats on my mind. I am Weebum Na. What do you want?
I have not
Never heard of the thing, and neither has Bijin. You ask too many questions.
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter and Weebam Na's partner. I hope he didn't bother you about the rat thing. He's gone totally rat cuckoo, I'm afraid. Yes.
I have not
Why? Why would you ask? I've never heard of it. No idea what you're talking about. And Weebam Na doesn't know either. You too. But what if the trolls eat it?
Shh, there's someone here. Wait until they leave.
They stopped when they realized I was there. I must eavesdrop on them without being detected. I need this guy to go fuck off.
Yes!
I need a
Oh,
fan.
gee. You sure? Okay.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Shh, there's someone here. Wait until they leave.
Probably gonna need like a potion of invisibility, right, or some shit. Oh, a strong potion of chameleon. Let's see if I can do that.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Trolls don't like water. Trolls don't swim. The eye is perfectly safe in Tidewater Cave. So relax.
Speaking, Tidewater Cave. And the treasure they've in there. I should investigate the cave.
Even.
Okay, cool. We got the information. Let's go do this. Oh, and the cave's way across the river. So weird, like halfway in the middle of the screen, you see how like the rain kind of like There's like a blurriness, like at the center. Like above the screen, it's like all blurry on the ground, and then as I get closer, kind of see like a line moving. That weird screen space shit going on.
Oh, hello.
I don't know where my horse is. Hey, an en route. Feeling our walking speed's like really good though. It's kind of funny though. Our walking speed is almost is pretty much just as fast as our running speed. Kirkland Troll. I'm gonna go this way just because I want to see what's this way. That looks like it would be a dead end though. At least over here, that's what I'm saying. Let's go look down here. Get the quest part of the way, I guess. I am nocturnal, I should return to the shrine. So this is just a dead end. Good old slaughterfish. That'd be a lot of effort just to get rid of some infamy. I guess I'm just gonna deal with it as much as I can in this playthrough. But I don't know what I did. I don't think I stole anything. The only thing I did wrong was during one of the quests for the 9, though. I did kill the bear I shouldn't have killed, but I don't know. I don't know if that has any effect. Back to the shrine.
My eye is returned, and I once again see into the darkness that is your world. We mock the thieves, for bitter is their loss. You, mortal, may take this. It shall open the secrets of dark places for you.
Okay. Skeleton key. Oh, we got the skeleton key. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. I returned the Eye of Nocturnal. I have been rewarded the skeleton key. Fuck yeah. Sweet. Where is it at, though? Or is that something that's like effectively like an item?
Blessed are you. How may I serve you? Keep the keys.
Blessed are you.
Safe.
Keep the keys safe.
Blessed are you. How may I keep the key safe?
We got that skeleton key. I've heard so much about it for a while. That's why I'm just so excited. Alright. Knights of the Nine we finished, and then we also got the skeleton key. Sweet. How many hours are we? 39 hours so far. Still got a substantial bit left to do, though. Quite a bit. A lot of side content I have yet to get to, and obviously the main quest and the major DLC that we still got left. But I think this is going to be a good stopping point. Tomorrow night we'll probably jump into New Vegas, play a little bit more of that. But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point.